come together and do it. That's just like the music industry. Why don't we have major labels within our own, like Interscope and Def Jam? Like, it's enough money out here and enough cats that's in the music game that got enough money to come together and definitely do that.
There are black billionaires out there. Why don't they invest in?
That's my point.
There you go.
That's my point.
I would want to see more something from the actual black billionaires rather than the athletes themselves, just because it's so rare. There are only like 2 examples of that.
I wonder why Jay-Z ain't do that. Instead of him being part of the NFL situation, why he just didn't try to let me just buy a squad. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why. Because Diddy tried to buy the Carolina Panthers, but it fell through. I don't know why, but it fell through. But he tried to buy them.
He probably didn't have enough or with the people together.
But why did him and Hov could have came together? Him and Jay-Z could have came together.
It would have taken more than that. I mean, it would have had to have happened in a hurry.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it takes like a year and a half to complete the sale of one of those teams. And we're talking about like $3 billion. I mean, if they had $3 billion to put together, sure. But I don't know if they actually did.
Man, it's enough cats could have did that.
Yeah. Man. It would have had to happen like really quick. I don't think they really had the time to get the people together to do it.
If you take a cat like this, you get a cat like a Diddy, a 50, a Dre, a Jay-Z.
With the athletes.
Man, they'll kill them, man.
Man, look, it's our perspective. Here, look. I'm going to say something, you get mad. We still always thinking of putting ourselves as the tail and not the head. Mm-hmm. So because, look, let me say something, listeners. Because you got some money in your pocket, and you never played me have money before, maybe you're first generation wealth family, it doesn't necessarily mean that you also still ahead. Right. Because real wealth is generational wealth. It's land, it's real estate, it's investments. So what happens a lot of time, like you mentioned earlier, like the artists that go and make some money, and the first thing they do is buy themselves all these different cars and houses. They act like they never had money before. Yeah. And the reality is that we got to have better management of our money. Yeah. So we need to start having more people of color who own more businesses in which we work at. We complain so much about how, the pay is this or the environment is this. But are you putting yourself as a leader in it? Like I've mentioned this like all the time. How many black pharmacies do we own? How many black African American oil companies? What about cars? You telling me everybody else is forming and making cars and we can't come up with one vehicle? As many African American mechanics that know how to fix vehicles, how many mechanics do you actually know? Brothers, serious? Right. And that isn't clicking our mind. Let's figure out how we can get the materials. You don't have to create a car. All you got to do is really copy a version and make your own. Let's keep it real. Yeah. Let's keep it real. How many sneaker lines do we own? Black-owned sneaker lines.
None besides Jordan.
Compared to the black faces that's promoting sneaker lines. Our faces promote sneakers. Our faces promote the cereals. Our faces promotes the sodas. Sprite.
Clothes and everything.
And clothes.
Even all this stuff like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all of that.
It's our faces.
If it wasn't for that, we made that hot.
Our faces promote the liquor. When I go into the liquor store, you know what I see? I see us. I don't see Tom Cruise holding a bottle.
No.
I don't see Mel Gibson or anybody else. No. It's our faces promoting all this material. So technically, this is like the modern day slavery, except you're getting paid. So you can't go back and say, I was worked without being paid. Right? Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's a lower class system. And then the education set up to not put you in a position where you can be an engineer. Mm-hmm. You set yourself up. Education starts at home, a scientist. Someone really going to change the world. We talk about Bill Gates going in Africa we first opened up. What was that? 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to Africa with his wife doing vaccines. He's not being stopped because we're not the ones finding cures for these diseases and going and changing the aspect of malaria and meningitis in West Africa, which is really connected to poverty. If you haven't been to Lagos, there's some places that are very nice. There's some places that are nasty. Because why? When the Europeans came into West Africa and all that foolishness happened, it destabilized. But you can find places to make them a major city like Johannesburg, beautiful city. Accra, beautiful city. Lagos, it does have beautiful areas, but there's some areas busted crazy in Nigeria. And these are major cities. What about Kenya? Beautiful. Beautiful. These are major cities. Let me say, black people, there's some major beautiful cities, businesses, malls, stores right over in West Africa. If you get a chance, put yourself $1,000 aside and go over and spend 2 weeks. Go to Kenya, major city. Go to Johannesburg. Go to Accra, Ghana. Go to Lagos. Blow your mind. Go to Uganda. Just don't go see a pyramid in Egypt and then you connecting over with your ancestors in Egypt. Everybody want to be Egyptian. That's what it is, man. We got to get back on home. But it goes back to what you said about the artists investing in what? Yourself? Investing in our kids? Like everybody can't be, some people are supposed to be artists. I got 3 kids, right? Mm-hmm. And I said to them, y'all going to be artists. I can know they know how to dance, know how to sing. I'm not going to push them in something else. And I got some kids, I'm like, yo, you going to be engineer. You going to be this. But I told my kids are artists, even though you want to be artists, find something to own that's your own too. A dance studio. We about to open a dance studio. When everything opens up, calms down. Get a dance studio. You know what I mean? A recording artist studio. Do something. But we gotta change.
I just don't understand, like, man, growing up having, parents, and I had discussions with my kids all the time, man, ask them, how I feel to have somebody that's, kind of like in the limelight, a known artist or known celeb, because I ain't had that. I had 2 parents that had decent jobs, and that's all they knew. And it's like, my mom, my mom didn't teach me really to like, oh, okay, well, you work on being a superstar or, this and that and that. She just taught me what she knew.
Right.
As far as work hard, don't be lazy, don't expect people to give you stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it's like, at this point in my life, I don't even know if I could. I'm pretty sure when stuff go down to the last hoorah, if you got to do certain things, you got to do it. But I don't know how I could even function working a regular job now.
Yo, I can't imagine.
I've been my own boss, like literally. A lot of people think, oh man, I sell dope, I'm a boss. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting licks, I'm a boss. I'm scamming, I'm a boss.
Yeah.
That don't make you no boss. Like, I'm talking about a legitimate boss. I've been a legitimate boss.
You can't retire from that.
For over 15 years now. You know what I'm saying? Legitimate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine having to go in at a certain time in the morning?
Nah, not now.
And your manager calling you say, where are you at? But Mr. Bigg Jigg, where are you?
But you know what's so crazy, Dawid, is this, bro. I'm so disciplined. I'm disciplined even with me, and I think that's what keep me successful and keep me making money is because how disciplined I am as a boss. Because I'm one of them cats why everybody around me will be asleep. And I'm one of the ones, I'm up all night.
Right.
And if I ain't up all night, I'm one of them cats that'll lay down 4 o'clock in the morning, be right back up at 8. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, while everybody else knocked out. Like, my whole house could be knocked out, or my partners could be asleep, or my chick could be sleeping. I'm just one of the ones. And
your mind's moving and moving.
And people be like, man, Dick, can't go to bed, man. You always up, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, I can't help it. Like,
and I'm up early. It's the same thing.
I can't help it, man.
Right.
I'm used to getting to the money. I can't feel comfortable. Like, me, and this, just being honest, if I'm down to my last $1,000, I'm broke, bro. That's how I feel. I'm broke.
Right.
I'm broke. I don't care, especially if I got bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you roommate and living with somebody and all that, that's different. But I'm broke if I get down to that.
Yo, you know something you just said that's so powerful? Like, if you don't have like a real savings or investment account, if something bad happens, you ain't ready.
Nah, you hit.
You know what I mean?
And that's